as being equal and not the same. What I'm really present to is that lead has value in it, and there is a what we touched on earlier, like there is a pecking order, there is a class, there is a level of conversation that feminine is not meant to navigate. Like there's a level of holding on to, not because we are men, it's because we are being men leading. That there is a conversation that is, I mean, in a way, above feminine pay grade. Like that's in the choice to follow. There's a trust, and in them giving that vote, like that's the work is getting them to the point of voting. But once that vote is there, it's whatever you say. Like quite literally. I'm talking about even the depth of her asking the questions. All right, so when we're traveling in apart, this is okay, this is not okay. You want to be able to do this, do that. I'm laying out. I'm looking for a partner. I'm looking for communication. Whenever I need to have my needs met, I'm telling you first, and whatever I'm going to do, I'm free to do. And even the conversation came up about, okay, so she's bisexual. I don't care about what you get engaged in with women. Oh, so if I want to go out, have drinks, flirt, or hook up with a guy, like, nope, nothing with masculine. Nope, that doesn't work. And one, if there's an interest for that, it's already my personal boundary, not my primary feminine. If that's what you need, great, no problems, and not an option. I'm like, yep, that is it. That is something you're gonna have to deal with. Like that is exactly what the shit is. Just no emotionless. It was just I'm driving. Like this wasn't even a real conversation. It was, yeah, I understand. I get it totally. And I explained to the context. Feminine. My primary feminine partner. I believe feminine energy can't follow more than one masculine, and not from an ego or identity. I've had the experience. I just know what I'm not okay with. And literally a 15-minute conversation and she was settled, complete, like secure in the dynamic and relationship. Like the whole way she has bucked at being secure inside of non-monogamy and curious to keep stepping. Every time I take a step back or just stand firm on this is what it is, this is what I'm talking about, no matter what she pulls out, it has only drawn her further in. As I double down and am grounded in this is what it's going to be, it has only had her more down, just testing if I'm for real. Because this is where I'm literally seeing, inside of leading and containing, there is a responsibility to know and understand, one, for yourself, just what you're leading, but I'm present to like, they're not going to get it, it's not going to be fair, and it doesn't actually need to be. It literally is a daddy-daughter dynamic. It literally is with the consideration for their well-being and whatever's being created and led, there is not a requirement. And this is my experience of an unprogramming. I have been so ingrained, even beyond my own thought. I'd say my journey through my first marriage was finding and unprogramming the being a good Dwayne, being okay and not feeling like a monster to be non-monogamous, to actually bring my attraction, my desires, my lifestyle to the forefront and just stand on it and give a woman the opportunity to choose. For me, I got married because the closest I got to being loved for me was sharing that I wanted other women. And I asked her to marry me. She's monogamous, not being clear, not leading, and all the things ignorant too that I did at 22. But the context was I was not owning myself. I told her, I don't believe in marriage because you can only marry one person. And I still asked her to marry me without being clear. This is not monogamous. This is what it's going to look like. And then the 12 years faithful and everything else after that. But the context was for me, even divorcing, I found a great woman. She fell for each other, in love, all that good shit, and still bucked against, still tested. There was still am I willing to throw this back? Am I willing to give this back? Not even throw away, but some great potential. And the funny part, I say repeating the test because I already had that this year. Like she, even in comparison to my marriage, is fucking amazing as a partner, and what I want. What I want is all there, and I was still given the test of what I yield, what I sacrifice.